lying comes in two forms. Actually telling something that's not true, and also saying something that needs to be said and you don't say it. Okay. So there's something that I do want to speak out on for anybody who is anticipating on moving to Mexico or traveling to Mexico, in particular Merida. So everything is not what it seems. I'm not one of those content creators who's going to be sugarcoating shit and tell y'all, oh my god, it's so great to be here, it's rainbows and butterflies. Everybody know that where the good is, the bad lies as well, okay? Now, I'm gonna give y'all facts and real things that I experienced based off of my experience. So let me just talk about the people here in Merida. That's for me living here for about a month and a half, all right? Well, I ain't gonna say a month and a half, it's been like 2 months now. So 2 months, all right? So what I observed is that the men, they love black women here. They just love us. Not every man does, but you know what I mean? But most of them will go out of their way to try to talk to you, to even be in your presence, to be in your vicinity, all right? They are crazy about black women here. All right, you got that? So they will look at you, male or female. You will get stares. People will look at you as if, I don't know. It's like a blank stare. It's like a poker face stare. Like you don't know what they're thinking. They just stare at you. But, you know, of course, I feel energy, I read energy, and sometimes the energy is negative. And I just look at them back. Just like this. And I know some people may feel like, you know, these Americans are messing up our land. These Americans are gentrifying our area. Or whatever, I don't care, you know, whatever they may think. But guess what? Somebody's gentrifying my area. Somebody's gentrifying my hood, my home. It's a great migration. We gotta get used to it. And there's nothing we can do about it. You know what I mean? There's nothing we can do about it. Because trust me, if I could stop certain people from moving in New Orleans, I would. But I can't. I'm just one person. It's the great migration. It is what it is. Anyway. I do feel that type of energy from some people. Not everybody. It's just a select few. And the neighborhood I live in, I heard from the locals that it's like consisted of a lot of old people. And yeah, whatever. And of course, mostly locals. There's not a lot of aspects in this area, but I live like a few minutes away from a well-populated area where a lot of aspects, in particular white people, are. Right, so this gives you an idea where I live. Not too far from all of the drama. I don't even like it to be around no Americans. I'm sorry. I still have a lot to heal from. I have a lot to heal from, and I you watching this, don't take it personal. I just have a lot of shit to heal from. Like I still have trauma that I carry unknowingly from being in that religious cult that I was in. Check out the videos. You see the card pop up. I still have to heal from that, from how those people treated me and how I was treated in that particular cult. You know what I mean? Like I still have to heal from that, and like it just makes me very, very antisocial. It made me very antisocial. And even getting out, like fresh out of that religion, trying to make friends wasn't easy. People thought you were weird because the way I made friends in the cult wasn't, you know, the same way that I would make friends being, you know, outside of the cult. Because those people are weird and they're very pushy. You know what I mean? So maybe I came up as pushy to some people. But I always look at anybody's rejection as my protection anyway. So it didn't really matter. But I still have to heal from that. You know what I mean? So I'm the type of person, I don't want to really be around a lot of people like that. But people do want to reach out to me, and I'm flattered, I'm glad, but I still have to heal myself. I still have to heal because I can probably look at a person and they could do one thing, right? And I have a trigger, and I'm like, this person is this and that, and like, I'm not completely healed. I can't be around people right now. So one content creator who lives here. The person shall not be named. I saw this person in a movie theater. I was, you know, on a date. And I saw the person, you know, I spoke or whatever. The person really didn't speak back or whatever. Like, It was like some half-ass shit. Yeah, no bueno, no problem. And but it was the energy for me. It was the energy I picked up from this person, just from passing by you and speaking to you. Like, whoa. And then I got some more information about this person. This person's just not a good person. And I'm like, oh, wow. Extra confirmation. It's like, wow, I support you. I watch your videos. This is what I'm talking about. I mean, I'm bringing this up because, you know what? We all got our issues to deal with. We all got problems that we're working through. We all got trauma. This is why I need to stay away from people stay away from people. Because they're still healing. I'm still healing. We keep putting people together. And like that whole Black Panther thing, there wasn't really unity there. I'm being honest with y'all. It was beautiful. But there was no unity. There wasn't like people coming up to each other, introducing each other. It was just like you were there. There was no unity, but it was such a beautiful event. I would never take that from what happened. It was beautiful. But the negative side to it, I felt like it gets presented as if there's this mass amount of unity here in Merida. And it's not like that. Like it's this true brotherhood. It's not like that. When you get here, you're going to meet individuals on an individual basis. Because you may be introduced to a group of people, but not all those people may be for you. You have to personally find your tribe when you're here. You can be part of the Facebook groups and all of that and think that you're going to meet some people and don't have that type of disposition when you come down here, because those people may not necessarily be for you. Alright? You come down here, you make friends in an organic way. That's the best way. Alright, some people have trauma they've been dealing with. They don't really want to be bothered by people. And it could be other reasons why too. Some people still got some healing to do. They got things they got to work on. So when you come here, find your own tribe. And that's real. It's not no true, but we all Black here, but we don't know each other. Black people, especially Black people in America, coming from America, have a lot of work to do, a lot of healing to do. But to come to Mexico and get together and like we all this happy family, I don't feel that. Do I feel that with certain individuals? Yes, but not with all individuals. And that's being real. So don't come here thinking that it's a real brotherhood, but it's not a real brotherhood. It's just, in fact, Black people from America and other countries here in Merida. That's it. That's the only unity. But it'd be nice if we really had some true unity, though. That would be nice. But anyway, nonetheless, it's still beautiful to see a lot of brown and melanated people here in Mexico. It's nice. It definitely gives you a sense of security. And there's also the reason why I'm here, because of those content creators who created content before I got here. I think each and every one of them are doing that. The people who run their businesses based in here on Merida, the individuals who create content about Merida, I appreciate those individuals a lot, because I see them as pioneers, like leaders that led me to be to this place. Because when I was guided here by Spirit said Mexico, and I'm like, what, Mexico? So I started going on Google Mexico, YouTube Google Mexico, and then Merida starts popping up. And I started seeing these Black people in Merida, like there was a community there, and then it was like Mexico City was another one. And I was like, nah, it seems like Mexico City was too overpopularized with white folks, and I didn't want to be around white people either. No way. I did not leave the States to be around a bunch of white people. Be around a bunch of Americans for that. But then especially white people. There's no offense white people. None at all. But, a lot of y'all are sensitive anyway. It don't even matter what I see. No offense, it don't even matter. But white people have really damaged me a lot. And I don't want them around me. Even some of the white so-called associates or friends I have, I don't want to talk to y'all. I don't want to be around y'all because America has been so damaging to my mental. I don't even want to have white friends. Better get, talk to them anymore. I probably do some shit. So I'm sorry, the good have to suffer for the bad, because I'm healing from that shit. But anyway, This is a real talk, and I'm being honest with y'all. When I tell y'all this is coming from a place of love. For real, for real. And I'm not trying to bash nobody or be negative toward nobody. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm healing. And I'm not about to do stuff that makes me feel uncomfortable. And lying comes in two forms. Actually telling something that's not true, and also saying something that needs to be said and you don't say it. I can't lie. Everything is not always rainbow and butterflies. Alright? It's reality. What's real. But I love it here though. It's better than living in the States. Trust me, it's better than living in the States. But I have to throw that out there for somebody who's coming here and having these grand expectations of a brotherhood that does not exist. It doesn't. When you get here, you find your people organically. People who you click with, you vibe with, you're gonna find them. But that's not gonna be everybody. Alright? It's not kumbaya. It's nothing like that, okay? Alright? So make sure y'all subscribe down below, comment down below, and share this video with somebody who you know needs to hear it.